Well, we're into the first week of March now. We've had a fairly nice end to winter or early spring or whatever. We've got a lot of work done. We got the walls all the way filled up and poured, so they're solid. I placed these tubes you see just below roof level to catch the runoff and direct the runoff this direction. This ledger attaches on the outside and all the way through to the inside, and eventually there's going to be a patio or a roof in this area. Actually, it'll go all the way around the other side as well, and the roof will tie into that ledger and provide some shade and some cooling for the house and a place to hang out outside. Let's go inside and have a look. What we used for the roofing, what's known as a TJI, truss joist something or other. It's a composite material of strand lumber and OSB. They don't have much structure, as you can see, laying on their side. They're kind of wobbly, but once they're stood up, they're pretty doggone sturdy. Let's go inside and have a look, see what's going on here. We got our beams up, and we did get our roof sheeting up. I used 1/2 inch. I think if I were to do it again, I'd go with something a little thicker than 1/2 inch. But it's working, and it's in place. As you can see, the beams are hung using the Simpson strong ties into our ledger, which is very heavily secured into the wall. You can see there's a fastener in every space. And over on this side, still a Simpson strong tie, but it's a little bit different design. But those are put into the walls using a 1/4 inch Tapcon screw, which is made for screwing into concrete. It's probably the best thing that ever came around for fastening into concrete. I don't know if I showed this before. This is actually a space that goes through to the other side, and I think we'll put a double gas fireplace or something in there, because this will be the living room area, and so we'll have our fireplace and TV and stereo and whatnot. At this point, the next thing is the floor. A lot of details to take care of. The problem we have, of course, as I may have described earlier, is that the foundation or the footings aren't perfectly level, due to the fact that this was not how we were going to build. We were going to build with cordwood construction, which really didn't require the footings to be level as much as it did straight. So, been shooting grade and determined that there's just no way to take a measurement from the floor up to get a grade level for the concrete. It's higher on this end. Lowest point is that corner. Highest point is kind of that corner, believe it or don't. The grade actually is the same at the bottom of this door as this door. But so what I decided to do was, the only thing that really is 100% level after I adjusted the block by making a custom cut all the way across, is actually the block once it's up to past the second level. So instead of trying to take grade from the ground up, I decided to go from the block down, since that's something that's perfectly level. So I took a reading from up here down to the floor, and then that's what I'm going to use to pull my level to where the concrete's going to be. So at this point, we're just leveling it up in here a little bit, and I've made some marks on the walls and on the footings. In some places the concrete's actually going to go up above the footing, and in other places the footing's going to peek through a little bit, but that can be hidden when the walls are built and finished out. So right now we're kind of just working this floor, and then we're going to start trenching. There's going to be plumbing along the floor all the way to the kitchen. You have the kitchen, the bathroom, there'll be a spare bedroom, and then back here will be the laundry room. So it's basically just going to be one nice big run of exit plumbing, which will probably tie together here and exit out the building. And we'll probably put our tank and our drainage field out in there somewhere. So let's go up and have a look at the top of the roof. We used a different product. Normally we use the white elastomeric roof coating. It comes in a 7-year version, a 12-year version, and it usually doesn't last anywhere as close as they say. So this time we went with a different product. It's also a Henry product, but this is 100% silicone. This is some pretty rowdy stuff here. We used a lot more than I figured, and this is almost twice to 3 times the cost of your regular basic elastomeric, but this has a lifetime guarantee as compared to a 7 to 12-year guarantee. So let's go up top and take a look at the roof. I have a little detail here that is coming up that needs to be addressed, and that's the space between the building and the containers. I'm going to take some more of this tin and I'm going to create a flashing. It'll attach to the tin and then to the wall, and it'll come out to the edge, and I'll have some L brackets here to hold it up and hopefully run all the water that way and not between the buildings and in through that garage door. Anyways, here's the roof. It looks pretty nice. It's rained once, and it functions just like it's supposed to. Not sure if you can see it. I'll try zooming in. You can see the holes that I placed every number of feet along the edge. With our roof sloping this way, the water drains out that way. So that's where we're at the moment. I hope you're all doing well and enjoying this little project. Oh, I also went along and put a cement cap on the top all the way around, and also elastomeric that. I think eventually we're going to come back. Of course, we got to knock all the foam off, and we'll probably stucco this whole thing. I don't know if I'll do it or hire somebody who does it for a living. But that's where we're at. Have a good day. Bye.